Today's video is not a required video, but it is a video to help out anyone who is absent from class on Friday. And if anyone's having any confusion about the learning pattern that we're beginning to start with our ecology unit, you can come back and review this video to see what the requirements are and how you're going to be graded in our ecology unit. So let's get started. With our ecology unit, we are actually going to be following a learning pattern. You can see here at the top of the screen, I have laid out a normal week, Monday through Friday. And what it's going to look like, it's going to look pretty similar each week. On Monday, we're going to have a work day. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be in-class days that we will be working on labs. Also, on that first in-class lab day, there's going to be a video due. So it's really important, since the video is going to introduce a concept that we are going to follow through Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's really critically important that you get the video watched for Tuesday in class. So if the video is going to introduce a topic on Tuesday, we're going to explore that topic Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, where it says choice assessment, that is where you are going to get to make a decision about how you want to be assessed as to how well you understand the concept that was covered in the video and those days in class. You can either choose to take a 10-question Sentio test that I will have prepared that you come into class on Friday and complete within the class time, or you may choose to create something that showcases your learning and understanding about the topic that we've covered that week. And it could be just about anything. It could be where you create a video, and that video could also count for extra credit in science. It could be where you create a vocab box that shows how you understand the vocabulary words that were introduced in the video. It could be a show me. It could be something that you write out a paper on. The opportunities are endless. You just need to make the decision as to how you want to go forward to show what you understand about that topic in ecology. Now, your choice assessments are going to be evaluated based on the levels of completions, or I might refer to it sometimes as the masterful level. And it starts with this information that we're going to focus on right here at the bottom, where you start with masterful, which is the top level of showing your understanding about a topic, going down through thorough, considered, aware, and unacceptable. Now, the benchmark that I have for every single student, no matter who you are, the benchmark that I want for you to hit is considered. Okay? So if you fall below considered, then I need for you to redo your work, reevaluate what you have done so far, and try to improve upon it, either through meeting with me or doing some more further learning on your own. So you may be asking yourself, how do I know how I'm doing? Well, let me show you. I have some things on the web, so let's go there now. If you go to the science page on the 8th grade website, you're going to see some new things added. The one thing I really would like you to pay attention to is at the very bottom, the calendar. But there's also this Bridge Ecological Institute button, which is our ecology homepage place. It's going to give us a lot of information about this project. What I reviewed with everyone in class on Friday is this tab here called Content Standards. There are specific things that we are going to be learning about in our ecology unit. And specifically, there are 7 different things that we are going to be focusing on. And you can see these things here in this spreadsheet. Starting with biomes, going all the way down to humans use a variety of techniques and technology to monitor animals and patterns in the wild. You can see that this page is actually color-coded, and you can see the color key at the top. Each of the standards are linked to an assignment, and all of those assignments get averaged to figure out where you fit on the masterful scale. You can check out where you fit by clicking on the MP Student Data Dashboard at the top of the screen. As this loads, which it might take a little bit for it to load, You can check your progress here. Here I have Kyle Harlan's page, and there are no grades entered in, which is why all of them are stuck on 1. Now, as we go and scroll down here, you can see that this is his progress towards mastery. A number 3 is actually where we want to be. A number 3 is the benchmark, and you can see as you scroll down here that a level 3 hits considered. You can see the content standards listed above this, the levels of learning, and again that chart that shows what content standards are linked to what assignments. By knowing this, you can know what assignments to work on to go back to try to make improvements to try to get you to that, at least that 3 level, if not higher. The last thing that I'll mention is that you do need to be logged into your Google Docs MP Hawks account in order to see your chart and progress through our Ecology unit. If you don't log in, you're not going to actually see anything when you go to that page. So it is formatted to actually be a site for you, and I hope that you do use it to check back on your progress and to see where you can make improvements in our Ecology unit. The only other thing that I went through on class on Friday is using Google Sites. The last part of this and what we're going to often be doing on that Monday workday is we're going to be working on a mastery writing component that is going to focus around an animal. And so that Monday you will have time to work and write, and you're going to be showcasing all of your work on a Google Doc. A Google site, not a Google Doc. So I would encourage you to go on to Sites, Google Sites, and you can do that by going back to Google. And if you click up here in the top black bar, you can see where it says Sites. There is a whole bunch of things that you can do. This is actually the site that I templated with students on Friday, and it shows some of the different things that you can do. Before we get started with our writing, I would encourage you to make a template site that you can just play around with and have a little fun, add some things in, and try to at least add in and figure out if you can add in a picture on your own. On this template site, I have actually added in a table of contents here, so I could click on this and it actually will jump me to a different part in the page. I also have added a picture. I have added a gadget that will tell me the weather in an area. I have a slideshow here that goes and clicks through 3 pictures that I've put into a Picasa slideshow, and I can show you how to do that in class if you would like on one of those work days. And I've also added in another picture down here at the bottom with some text, which also is linked to my table of contents at the top. The important thing is to play around and see what you can learn on your own, because I know that you guys can figure this out. So if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I hope that this helps to clear some things up for you. I may create some videos later on about how to do some specific things on Google Sites. So have fun, and I hope that you enjoy this unit. And if you have any questions, just ask.